Hello boys and girls, this is Undertale of course, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks, baby. This time we are in the STVZ39. I believe this is a Czech tank. I don't quite remember, I'm so sorry, I'm so bad with countries. But this is one of the quote-unquote new tank lines in World of Tanks. You got what is it, 90 pen actually on the standard ammunition and about 40-50 damage. You got about 60 armor in the front of the turret and 40 on the sides, I believe 30 in the back, and then you have about 30 in the front of the hull, 30 in the back and 30 on the sides. And I believe it's 2.5 seconds or 2 seconds reload time, so you can shoot a lot. I do end up almost running out of ammo in this tank quite a lot, but with that armor, most things will penetrate you that are the same tier as you. You can get lucky bounces sometimes, but you really gotta watch out. But it's actually not too bad for a medium tank, to be honest. The tank before this one though, the tier 3 one, is a light tank, and you always end up in really shitty matchmaking, and it's such a shitty light tank because it's even slower than this tank, has no armor really to be worth anything, and a pretty shitty gun. But this medium is actually not that bad. I quite like it, especially when you get matchups like this when the majority of the enemy team and your team are the same tier and just a couple of them are lower than you, so pretty nice. I wouldn't say that this is some like amazing tank or there's like some amazing tank in the end of this tank line. It's more or less like it's gonna be fun to try out the new tanks, like check them out. Some might be good, some might be bad. So as you could see, the first thing I did was go here in the number 1 line in the city where you have a long view range, or you can see far, that is. And since I have binoculars, pretty good crew, and I believe also the optics, so I can see further. I can spot tanks a lot quicker than they can spot me. Sadly put one right into my friendly tank next to me, but we're already up to 477 damage and 1 kill, and we haven't lost any HP, and our tank only has 350, so we already did quite okay work. But we're quickly losing tanks. Our teammates are not very good. So 1 or 2 of them are actually way better than the enemy team tankers, but they already lost one of their good tankers. They do have 1 left in the Type 95, but we have 1 in the Valentine and the T127. Sure, it's a low tier tank, but it's pretty good. Finish off that little Panzer 38 NA, I don't really know what that is, and now we're up against a T28. Pretty good health, I think slightly more than mine, and still a pretty good gun, not super accurate though. So I managed to actually dodge 2 of his shots and only take 140 damage, but I'm still almost lost all of my health. I only got 200 out of 350 left, so I can really only survive 2 shells from some of the tanks and maybe up to 4 shells from tanks like this light tank that I'm killing off right there. So we're up to 4 kills and 898 damage already, but we're still at a disadvantage. We are 9 versus 10 kills, but the T28 is looking good when I'm trying to finish him off, but somehow I didn't hit him. I think there might have been like a piece of the house in the way that I didn't quite spot through all of the bushes, but I managed to finish him off. 5 kills, 985 damage. That's pretty much 3 times my tank's HP, and if you're in a medium, that's some pretty good work. That's definitely more than enough to win you a match most of the time. If you do 3 times the damage of your tank's health, that means you got basically 3 full kills and probably some extra as well damage. But this Type 95 here, he is good, so I definitely need to play safe around him. Luckily I have my Hertzer here, my pal to the left, but he seems to be a little bit of a pussy. I noticed that Type 95 only has 55% health, but it is a heavy, don't really know why, and I get hit by HE, and I don't even think it's the Type 95 that hit me. Managed to dodge his shot and still put 1 into him. So I go back for 2nd one, he's looking at the Hatzer, go back for 3rd one. Sadly, Their damn Hertzer gets me because my Hertzer doesn't try to help whatsoever. But we end up on 1153 damage and 5 kills, which is more than enough. And I say I did my best. Obviously I meant my best. Now they're down to 1 Hertzer and 1 tier 3 artillery. And we have the T127 left, we have the AMX-40 and the Hertzer. And the AMX-40 has really good armor and quite a good gun. It's just slow as all hell and not very accurate, and the player in the AMX don't seem to be a very good player. He has a good win ratio, but very bad stats, so I don't know. This guy though, he really has some issues. He's a light tank with very low pen and a fast-firing gun, but he just can't penetrate that HMC to save his life, poor guy. So we ended up with a Master's badge, not too bad. Also Sharpshooter, of course, we did a lot of damage. Bruiser as well, Duelist as well. We also got ourselves a fighter, and we also got fire for effect. We made 1700. We got 989 experience, just stock without premium or anything, so that's pretty goddamn good. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.